Hi, welcome back to the Data Science Accelerated course. We are in the Python basis, and today we will see the loops. And in particular, Python has three kinds of loops: the do-while loops, the while loops, and the for loops. And in this course, we will see the two most important loops that are the while loops and the for loop. But what is a loop exactly? A loop is instruction that is used to loop on other instruction. So every time we want to do something more times, we can use a loop. In particular, in this video, we will talk about the first of these two, the while loop. How does the while loop work? In this way. First, the keyword loop. Then we have a Boolean condition. That is the key of this instruction. Because the while loop works every time that the Boolean condition is true. For example, 1 equals to 1. This is a Boolean condition that is always true. So 2 points, enter, we have an auto indentation, and every block of code that we put under the indentation will be repeat since this condition is true. So print this is an infinite loop. Okay, and here we go, an infinite loop, how you can see. But another thing that we can do is a while that never enter in the loop. For example, 1 not equal to 1. That is always false. So when we run the program, we never enter in the while loop. But these two examples are not very useful because generally we will use the while loop to repeat part of code a finite number of times. And to do this, we have to put some condition, some more specific condition in this way. Now we create a variable, an integer variable, and in the while condition we will put something that we can control, for example, a measure than 5. Okay, now if I run the program now, I have again an infinite loop because we have a that equals to 10, the condition is a measured than 5, 10 is always measured than 5, so control space, yes, this is an infinite loop, but we must control this thing, and we can do that in this way. Okay, now every time that the while loop repeats this part of code, the the a variable will be decremented of 1 unit. So I'll change the string in this way. For example, a equals to okay, control space, and this time we have just 5 repetition of the code, because a has been decremented of 1 unit for every repetition of the code. When the a variable is 1, it enter again in the while loops. Sorry, when the e variable is 6, it will enters in the while loop, and here it becomes 4. We print its value, and then because the a is 4, it can't enter again in the while loop. So the programs go on if there are other instructions such as while loop is finished. Because a equals to okay, and 5 is less than is not measured than 5. And so the while loop is finished. We can obviously put other condition inside the brackets, such as okay, we have to obviously to control this condition in this way. Okay. Okay. Now we have 2 conditions. A must be measured on 5, and B must be less than 2. And once one of these 2 conditions is false, becomes false, we exit to the while loop. Now I run the program, control space, and what we have? A equals to 9, B equals to 1, A equals to 8, and B equals to 2. And it can't enter again in the while loop because for this condition, because B now is equals to 2, and to enter in the while loop we must have B less than 2. Okay. Another thing about while loop, but it's generally true for all Python instruction, that we can put a while loop under another while loop. But in general, we can put instruction under other instruction. For example, C equals to 3, and here we put another while loop, C less than 3, 2 points, another indentation, print okay, and now the instruction to control the flux of the program. Sorry. C+1. Okay. Now. Okay. Now we are first in this while, and when we come here, we repeat this instruction 3 times. How you can see. And for and every time that this while loop go on, we have to repeat the instruction, because C come back to 0, and we repeat this code again. Okay, so for the while loop, it's all. In the next video, we will see the for loop that a little bit tricky. Okay, so we will see in the next video.